one. Welcome back.
All right. So this was a little bit of an adventure. Going back to commitment. There's even running place.
Sorry about it. I don't
So-
want you to say that all the time.
Commitment. Where are we?
Good old and new Bimini.
Yeah. Came out to Bimini.
This place has changed.
Yeah, I've never been here. So this is my first time in Bimini. We decided to shoot in this beautiful spot.
Watch
where-
it. You're gonna see something cool coming right behind you.
Yeah, there they go. Unfortunately, when you shoot you're at the mercy of the environment, weather.
And what comes.
Yeah, so there's mosquito.
And a little bit of information with this man and mosquito.
Yeah, if you've been.
They love him.
I got
It's
him.
all on him, nothing on me. So
Yeah, I'm a
He
mosquito
is
man.
that
And these
sweet.
mosquitoes hurt in the Bahamas. They don't use their little stingers and you don't know they're biting you. You know they're biting you. Like
they don't use very nice needles like we provide to our clients.
they're brutal.
They're hurtful.
Brutal mosquitoes. Like these things hurt. I don't know if I can live here.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to live in Bimini. Nothing wrong with Bimini. It's very, very different. I didn't even realize how tiny this island is. It's straight.
Yeah.
And that's it. So because of the environment and the conditions, we're gonna try to make this quick, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna do it because of our commitment.
Yeah, we're committed to the process.
We are, and we're passionate.
Yeah. And these mosquitoes are passionate about my blood. So, yeah. So, last episode we talked about
We're traveling.
the traveling, and so I think that as a kind of a continuation of the traveling aspect of it, I think it's good to talk about how do you stay sane.
What do you mean? How does
Well, like for example, this we've decided in our next 2 years to shoot this podcast in an effort to provide people with information about our lives, information about our journey, and it can be challenging to be so committed. For example, we're here shooting, and instead of finding a spot on the beach to sit and chill, we're shooting video.
Yeah.
And how do you stay sane? How do you not kill each other in the process of doing this podcast, right? Because it's easy to get frustrated. It's easy to get aggravated
And it's
just
easy-
say, screw it, I'm not going to do this
Correct.
crap
It's
anymore.
easy to say, let's not do it at this time. Let's try another time.
Right.
And we can use this this idea that we're talking about, putting it off, right? We can do that throughout our whole life, putting it off,
Putting
it
things
off,
off. Yeah.
putting it off, because we just want to feel comfortable at all times.
Right.
When we're out of our comfort zone, somehow we just say, hey, can you just not? Or let's
Yeah.
do it next week. Let's do it tomorrow. How many of you use this term? I'll get to it tomorrow.
Right.
I'll start tomorrow.
Right. And so, in the military, we have this term called embrace the suck.
I like that.
And
Explain.
and it just means that things are gonna be bad. Things are gonna suck. And you can either moan and whine and complain about how it sucks. Mosquitoes, they're biting me right now. You see me swatting them away, and it sucks. But you know what? It is what it is. It's not going to change. We've moved this position like 3 times already, and the mosquitoes are just vicious.
We came to them.
Yeah. So we embrace the suck, and so embracing the suck means that you can whine, you can complain, you can bitch and moan, or you can just say, you know what? It sucks. Let's find the good in it. Let's find the silver lining in it, and go. And if you can, find something positive about it. You know, like for example, it sucks. We're in this area and it's beautiful behind us. We'll show you a video of what's behind the camera, which is like abandoned,
Stunning.
destroyed houses.
I believe it used to be huge.
Yeah. But we're here. We could not be here. We could be, you know.
Even sitting on the boat.
Yes.
Sure.
Could be working.
And working too. We did do that.
Yeah. And so you have to embrace the suck. And I think that terminology, that motto carries through on everything. And listen, we've been through some challenging couple weeks, right? With our business and our professional lives, our personal lives, a lot of different changes. And, you know, it's easy to get wrapped up in the negative.
And you mentioned something about a term that you got to hear in the military, you know, you raised this up. And it's interesting that I was present at an event where a military, and at the end of that event, he did say something that it stuck with me, and this has been going on 2 years. There's not always good in your day. No, hold on. Today may not be a good day, but there's always good in your day.
It's true. Very true.
Well, we might wake up going like, oh my God. We wake up with all the negatives already because we slept and we woke up still with the negatives. There's still good in that day.
Mhm.
You have to find it and not just live by all the negatives, right?
Right.
Because otherwise, you go crazy. That's when we just start killing each other.
Right.
Because we're always focusing and we're only working towards the negative.
Correct. And it's okay to be in the negative. We use this motto where we say, look, shit has gone bad, right? Be angry about it, but give yourself time with it.
What do you say?
5 minutes. You can cry, you can whine, you can yell, you can beat things up, you can break things, do whatever you want.
Silent. I don't want to talk.
Or be silent, but give yourself a time frame and say, you know what? I need this time to be angry, to be in my emotion, and then I'm done. And then I stop focusing on that. And so I think that's the hardest part, is finding something to be positive about, even when everything else is negative.
Right there again. Try to find the good. Oh,
Trying to find positive. And listen, if you stay in the negative too long, you end up attacking each other, because we're a safe place. Your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other, your partner is a safe place. And sometimes it's a habit that you attack one another out of comfort, because you know that it's safe. You know they're going to understand eventually. But you have to recognize that. You have to go, you know what, I'm not going to attack. Or you, if you feel yourself, you go, hey, I'm sorry, I need that 5 minutes. Or not right now. I can't tolerate whatever it is right now. And your partner has to go, you know what? All right, let me back off with everything. Let me not ask questions. Let me just let that person be. And then you have to find a spot to go, all right, I'm done. And then embrace the suck.
Yeah, and then because when you kind of recoup and recover and refocus, you will be able to kind of talk to each other a little bit more in a humane way. And that goes for everything in life. You can't just dump your frustration on somebody because you're going through something.
Right.
It doesn't matter who that person.
Yeah.
It's just not fair. But if you know that person, you should also have that freedom to say, hey, I need my time. And that person will understand. And it goes back to what we talked about in the beginning. Communication.
And I might not be 100% or 50%,
Correct.
right? Go to episode 1, we talk about this, right? How much are you able to tolerate?
How are you?
Right? And if I can only give you 50 and you're at 10, then we need to figure out where the boundaries are so that we
Yeah.
can be okay at 60%.
Correct. Yeah. And I believe we have been doing it well because we've been flexing it and we've been
Yeah.
actually doing it.
And it's not easy. It's not easy because we have to check each other, we have to check ourselves, and we have to consciously put an effort into being aware
Yeah.
of each other's emotions and status and personal.
And that's why I think that you and I can be here that long. I think it comes to that moment of when you wake up. I know you just became an empty nester. You used to wake up, go prepare lunch, put everybody from the room, and shoo them out of the house. Did you ever have that moment where you looked at each other and go like, "Good morning, babe. How'd you sleep?" Right? We do that all the time. If you haven't, try that for a week and see the difference that that's going to make in your life. And even throughout the day, check on each other. Say, how's it going? Because if your partner actually gives you that little hint that you know, this is happening or that's happening, not so good. You know that when you get back together, you know how to react.
Yeah.
Instead of
Yeah.
just expecting, flowers and happiness all the time. That will be flowers and happiness, but on a different level.
Yeah.
So,
You're right. You have to be aware. You
and
have to be aware of each other. There's times and there's times where Angela's texted me. I've said, "Hey, how's your day going?" And she texts me, and instantly, even if the message is okay, just by the type of text, I'm like, something's up, and I'm like, and I call her, and go, "Hey, what's going on?" She goes, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Your text was off." And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm having this kind of problem or this kind of stress or that kind of thing." But you have to be aware and you have to be willing to investigate. It's like, how many people do you see during the day and you go, "Hey, how's your day going?" And it's a habit to ask that question.
Mhm.
Do you really care how that person's day is going?
correct.
Do you
That
want to
is
sit
true.
down? What if they tell you, "I'm having a terrible day"? Are you going to stop what you're doing and listen to that person and go, "You know what? Can I provide this person maybe an ear to listen
Some
to?"
sort of a support. Yeah,
Yeah.
even if it's just that you want to talk, I got you.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Right. It's almost habit to ask people, "Hey, how's your day going?"
And then you walk away.
Yeah. "Hey,
I'm good.
good morning. How's your day going?" Good. Before they even done, you're past them walking.
Yeah, it's vague.
Yeah.
It's just empty. Like,
The-
hey,
the-
how you doing?
Yeah, that's it. I'm doing.
How you doing? Hey,
I mean.
that's, but
So I think we're gonna
we're going to
film this episode in 2 parts. So this is part 1 of this one, and we're gonna find a different location to have
correct.
another view and another aspect. So,
So, yeah, stay tuned.
stay tuned. Part 2.
Enjoy, and see you in a little bit.
I'm out.
See you in a little bit.